Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 27 of BNHA Second Generation, and this one is titled On With the Mission. There is no other way to explain it, Kana sent back. We will just have to tell them that we're dating. If you're okay with it, then I am too, Hiyoko replied. I am proud to be your boyfriend, Kana texted, adding the begging eyes emoji on the end. You're the cutest boyfriend. You know that? Hiyoko typed back, finally finishing making his breakfast during the back and forth messages to Kana. No, you are, Kana replied. I cannot wait to kiss you again today. Hiyoko blushed and smiled down at his phone, scratching his head before sending a message back. Not in front of the kids though. Oh, intern students. Are they coming again today? Yes, Kana, all week, Hiyoko replied, adding the crying laughing emoji on the end. Okay, good thing I am a stealth hero. I will kiss you stealthily. Hiyoko let out a huff of amusement from his nose, then sent the last message back. You're funny. I'll see you at work soon. Bye, Hiyoko, Kana sent back. Now, to navigate this with the students there as well, the winged hero thought, taking a mouthful of toast. Jinsei had been texting Kiru all morning in absolute disbelief over the news special that she had seen on the TV. But what about me? She sent to Kiru. Why can't he be in love with me? Because you're 15 and he doesn't want to catch a case? Kiru sent back bluntly. I'm not being serious, you know that, right? Jinsei replied with a dead emoji. I just can't believe they're dating now. So many hearts have been broken this day. R.I.P. Is it true though? You know how the news is. It's all fake. Everything's so freaking fake. I'm sure we'll find out the goss very soon, Jinsei replied. I gotta go. Soshi and Chi have caught up to me. They say hi. I don't say hi back, Kiru replied. Bye, chat after school. Jinsei shook her head with a smile and tucked her phone away, then aimed her smiles at each of the boys as they flanked her. Was that Kiru? Soshi asked, referring to who Jinsei was texting. Yeah, Jinsei replied. Did you see the news this morning about Condor and Seismic Kana? Yeah, Chi said. My dad says it's true. How would he know? Soshi scoffed. No one's spoken to Condor or Kana yet. You're gonna have to eat your words, cold freak. My dad's never wrong, Chi said proudly. Before any of them could speak again, they looked up to see a huge crowd of people gathering en masse out front of the agency building. Oh wow, Jinsei said in awe. Reporters wanting to get the scoop? Soshi mused. Is there a back door we can get in? Chi asked. That's what she said, Soshi whispered, and Jinsei burst out laughing. What? Chi snapped, having not heard Soshi's retort. Just then a large shadow flew swiftly overhead, and all three students looked up. Looks like Condor's here, Soshi commented, watching as the winged hero alighted on the edge of the agency roof and looked down at the people gathered below. The crowd below began screaming when they saw him, begging him to come down and talk, and he floated down and then hovered just above them. Suddenly, Jinsei, Chi and Soshi all heard his voice in their minds. Good morning, students, he greeted telepathically. Please turn to your left and use the side street to head around to the back of the agency. Kana will let you in while I deal with the crowd. Jinsei looked around in confusion and saw a white feather pressed up against her arm. Oh, she gasped. He's talking through his feathers. Yeah, Chi said grumpily, a white feather stuck to his face. Jinsei burst out laughing. When did that get there? Second ago. Where's my feather? Soshi asked, checking himself over looking for it. Turn around so it's on your ass. Condor is speaking to your ass, Chi snickered. Shut up, Soshi snapped with embarrassment. Okay, come on, let's go, Jinsei said, holding up her hand to Condor to let him know that they had received his messages before leading the way down the side street to the left. Quickly they made their escape around to the back of the building, and Kana was there waiting, giving them all a warm smile before ushering them in through the back door of the agency. Condor, is it true you and Seismic Kana are dating? A reporter in the crowd shouted up to the smiling hero. Yes, it's true, Condor replied, a mass of gasping and cheering following his confirmation. How long have you had feelings for your friend and co-worker, Chikei Kanaka, the sensing hero? I'm not exactly sure myself, Hiyoko replied with a sheepish chuckle. That's all I'll be explaining for now. I've got work to do, so please excuse me. He flicked his wings and rose quickly back to the roof, much to the displeased yells of the people gathered below. Hiyoko shook his head with a smile as he turned away from the crowd and headed for the door to the building and then trotted off down to his office. Good morning. Hiyoko greeted the 3 students as he entered his office, immediately floating a feather over to Kana and greeting him as well. Hey, cutie. Kana blushed and gave a fumbled sign back. Flustered Kana? Hiyoko teased lightly. You weren't this shy when you pinned me to the wall and kissed me yesterday. Good morning, Condor. We saw the news, Jinsei suddenly blurted out. Oh, Condor said with a sheepish laugh as he glanced at Kana. Kirishima says she saw the news this morning. I am certain everyone knows by now, Kana signed. Well, it's true, Hiyoko replied to Jinsei with a smile. She tried to smile in return, but her little fangirl heart had been crushed, and her smile came out more like a sad grimace. Told ya, Chi said smugly from his seat. Congratulations, Soshi said with a smile. Thank you, all of you, but we have a mission today, so let's focus on that, Hiyoko said. Last night, Kana and I discovered that the jewellery shops that are being attacked are all owned by the same person, and he has a 4th shop that so far hasn't been targeted, so we need to go and have a talk to him today. Jinsei brightened up. I'll just make the call to the owner now, and then we'll be on our way, Hiyoko said, walking over to his desk. And that is the end of chapter 27, but 28 will be coming tomorrow, so I'll see you then.